Today we're going to talk about effective lesson plans and backward design. My name is Christine Cherry and this is my PowerPoint presentation. Effective lesson design and backward design. These will be compared. We must look for previous knowledge, and this is involved in research. And learning objectives should be measurable. We should also realize the way things should be mapped according to outcomes. Learning objectives are critical to planning instruction. The lesson should begin with the end in mind and have clear objectives. The subject can be the objective within the discussion format. Objectives are aligned with the Common Core standards, and learning objectives are observed at the completion of the exercise. A Common Core standard would be retelling a story with the guided support of the teacher. The objective is able to be observed and the learning is evaluated during the lesson. The objective provides clarity. Some of the pitfalls would be activities sometimes from the teacher's end are hands-on without being mind on. And mistakes in teaching occur when teachers are centered on accomplishing instruction of the entire assigned manual. Now, how do we avoid these common pitfalls? The teacher should be centered on goals of developing the skills students require for their future aspirations. And also, teachers should spend quality time setting goals for students. What does backward design mean? It's a strategy to align each element of the planning process and provide a cohesive method to connect all elements. Also, backward planning calls for educators to begin with nominal questions all students must answer by the end of the unit. The Common Core standards play a role in designing effective instruction. In the beginning stages, the teacher will examine the standards in relationship to the desired results. The Common Core standards provide guidelines for teachers with methods of assisting their students at the expected levels. Also, the standards introduce learning goals that clarify concepts. This visual shows a comparison and a contrasting view of the backwards design versus the traditional model. Backwards design activity. Our subject is in English language literature. Our topic today is Antarctica. That is a continent at the bottom part of the Earth, or the southern region. The grade level is kindergarten. The goals: the student will be able to identify the continent of Antarctica, retell the book Antarctic Animals, and recognize the print words from the book. This is the map of Antarctica. The children will be able to identify the location of Antarctica and the name of the continent in printed language. This is a penguin. There are many penguins that live in Antarctica. The children will be able to recognize a penguin and recognize the word in print. Then comes the assessment evidence. Discussion of the book will begin with the strategy KWL. What do I know? Children will respond, what do they know? What do I want to know? And they will say what they will want to know. And then we will discuss what I've learned. We also have think pair, share. In this strategy, peers share the book. They recognize words from the text, and teacher oversees as they are doing this work. Then comes, at the end of the unit, a summative assessment. We will review vocabulary on the whiteboard, oral visual recognition of Antarctica animals in the book, and students will print words in the book. Next, we will have learning activities that are the extension of the retelling of the story and listening to the book, Antarctica Animals. Children will listen to the book, Antarctica Animals. Then the children will retell the book in Think, Pair, Share. The children will create a collage of pre-cut shape of the map of Antarctica. The materials will include blue, white, and gray tissue paper, and crayons for printing their name and the word Antarctica. Next, the students will create penguin puppets. Materials needed include black, white, yellow, orange construction paper, blue, and pre-cut paper of the body parts. They will create a penguin. This puppet will be able to be an extension of their language development.